Hey guys, Lucas here again. Today is the first video of my first ever time reviewing a TV show. This series premiered last night on HBO. We're going to be talking about the pilot episode for HBO's True Detective starring Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson, and this pilot episode is called The Long Bright Dark. So the show takes place in Louisiana in 1995, and it starts with former detective Rust Cole, played by Matthew McConaughey, talking about the Dora Lang case that he and his partner Martin Hart, played by Woody Harrelson, investigated back in the day, and of course now he seems to be retired. And the show opens up with the Dora Lang murder, which is this whole satanic cult ritual murder when she's got like these hooves, hooves like in her head, and she's just naked, and she's got all these satanic symbols on her back. And here we're introduced to Matthew McConaughey's character Rust, who is nothing short of a misanthrope. He's extremely depressed, nothing but bleak thoughts, as him and Woody Harrelson's character are running in the car. There's a great scene about how Woody Harrelson is trying to get him to open up. He just goes on this whole rant about how humans are a misstep in evolution. We should hold hands in hands together in extinction. And there's this whole great scene with them that was really darkly funny. So he is just a complete mess of a guy, but he's a good detective, and you later find out that he's like this because he had a daughter that died, and she died, and this case takes place, or at least in this episode, takes place on her birthday. Meanwhile, Woody Harrelson is just kind of a regular, again, good detective, but is just a regular schmo Joe guy. He has a family, he has a wife played by Michelle Monaghan, or Michelle Monaghan, however the hell you say her name, and he's just a regular guy. He's definitely less cynical about the world than he is, so seeing their interaction was great. What's so great about just this first episode was how it introduced so much stuff, but it never felt overwhelming. All the character stuff was fantastic. I really felt that the camaraderie between Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey was completely real. I thought they had a great dynamic. And the show is also completely beautifully shot. It really captures the beautiful, net, haunting aspect of the South, and it just you feel hot and sticky and humid just watching it, and the dialogue is sparkling. I thought that all the dialogue in this episode was just riveting, especially between Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey. This episode leaves us with a big zinger. It is announced in the present day, when Matthew McConaughey's character is getting interviewed by the police in the station, that there is a killer that's doing the same ritual killings as the serial killer in 1995, who they caught. They announced that they did catch him. So this series is probably not going to be as much about who is the killer or who or they're finding him. It's probably going to go now into who's doing it now. So I thought that was interesting, because I thought this was all going to take place in the past. And then the police ask, who can this be if you caught this guy in 1995? It can't be the same guy. And then you're left with the great one-liner at the end of the show where Matthew McConaughey's Russ says, if you want to know that, you better start asking the right fucking questions. And then end of the episode. I thought it was a great pilot. I thought it was a great cliffhanger. I can't wait to see how this mystery unfolds. I can't wait to learn more about these characters. I thought this was a fantastic pilot episode, and this is definitely one of the shows to look out for on TV right now. I love this pilot. I'm not going to rate each episode individually. What I'm going to do is just rate the whole season as a whole once that comes to the finale and the season is over. But I want to know what you guys thought of this pilot. Will you be sticking around to watch True Detective? What do you think about it? And since this is spoiler heavy, I'm going to put this in the title because, yes, there's going to be spoilers in this all the way through. Let me know what you thought below. You can write spoilers in the comments. Let me know everything about what you thought about this pilot episode, and I'll see you guys next Monday for episode 2.